Announcements. Pete's got another one. Pete's got another one. It's Tech Trick Tuesday. Peter! No, you're going the wrong way. It's over here. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Hi, Brian.
Hey, Pete.
It's Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
Good morning, Internet.
That time I heard like 17 or 18 people.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Bryan.
And this is KidSite2.
The Webpage.
KidSite2.com. And it is Tech Trek Tuesday, which means that...
Was this episode like 42? 41?
42. 41 was yesterday. 42 is today.
Great.
And that means toward the end of the episode, we'll be talking about some sort of technology. I'm going to be talking about search technology today.
Oh, search engines?
Engines.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
And so it is Tech Trek Tuesday.
That's right.
Which means that we have some other goodies to take care of this morning.
We do. We've got some songs to sing. We've got a joke to tell.
No, jokes are tomorrow. Crazy facts.
Crazy fact today.
Do we want to do our crazy facts now, or do we want to check in with the race first?
Let's check in with how that race on the mean streets of
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
New York is all around us.
Yeah.
This Manhattan.
Of Manhattan is going.
Yeah. Let's go.
This is Jared Dingles. This is so good. I think I just passed a sign back there. I'm okay. I think I passed a sign that said Connecticut. I don't know where in New York this Connecticut is, but I think I gotta take a left. Yeah. Excuse me, sir. If you...
Oh, hey, there he goes.
Wow, that was a great update.
That race was so interesting that we forgot while we were looking at our wall.
We were paying attention.
Yeah.
So we know exactly what happened in that last clip.
That's right.
Moving on.
Absolutely. Now, this is our famous discussion of our wacky
factoids, as I like to say.
That's
wacky
right.
Factoids.
Factoids?
Factoids.
All right. Well, I have a really interesting fact, so I would like to go first.
Okay, so my wacky fact is that butterflies taste with their feet.
Wow. That is a really interesting fact, Brian. Butterflies can taste with their feet.
That's true.
Now,
and I'm Pete.
Now, wait. Can we taste with our feet?
You can taste your feet, but you can't taste your friend's feet because that's rude.
Right. So anyways, my crazy fact would be that one way to test and see if cranberries are ripe.
One way to test and see if cranberries are ripe
is by bouncing them.
So you're saying
if you bounce a cranberry,
if it doesn't bounce, it's not ripe.
That's right. So if you bounce a cranberry,
therefore,
and it bounces back to you,
bounces right back to you
all
the way up.
Bounce and hit the ground and then catch it.
And then
with
it comes
your
right
mouth.
back up. No, no. I mean, like it will bounce a little bit. If it bounces a little bit, that's what you mean.
But like, don't
not
try
like bounce it like a bouncy ball.
Don't be standing up and go, all right, wham, and see if it'll bounce up like a super ball because it'll probably like just squish,
splatter.
Yeah. So to determine ripeness of a cranberry, you can bounce it. And if you bounce it and it bounces, then you can eat it. Bounces equal delicious.
But people don't eat cranberries.
Well, yeah, they do.
No, you make like cranberry sauce, cranberry juice. You don't eat cranberries.
Yeah, but you can eat cranberries from a tree.
But people they don't grow in
a cranberry tree.
No, there are no cranberry trees.
Well, if you make a tree that you tape cranberries to.
All right.
All right. Anyways.
All right.
So that was our crazy fact and our crazy discussion.
That was
good. Butterflies taste cranberries that bounce with their feet.
Yes. And now we have to sing our song.
Let's sing a camp song.
And I was just thinking that I don't remember what today's camp song is. Do you remember?
Let me take a look right here. Oh, I definitely remember what it is. It's the Beaver song.
It's the second Beaver song.
Beaver song.
All right. So, do you know this one?
I do.
Okay. So, first of all, you need to go like this, and then you turn your hands upside. Oh, sorry. Watch person
I'm
standing
gonna
next to you.
stand forward
Yeah.
a little bit.
Go like this, turn your hands backwards, and then put them up against your face so you have your beaver mask on.
Beaver mask.
And
And
it
then
goes,
say, I'm a beaver, you're a beaver, we're all beavers all.
And when we get together, we do our beavers call.
Alright, let's try it one more time.
One more time? Okay.
Ready?
So wait, let's start. Like, you have to put your hands like this, and then you flip them like this.
Right, but wait, we gotta do it together.
Oh, sorry.
Ready?
I'm a beaver, you're a beaver, we are beavers all. And when we get together, we do our beaver call. Alright, wait, let's do it one more time, but this time we're going to do it flawlessly.
Is it
Like-
beaver all or beaver two?
It's beavers all, and that's why I
Beavers all.
said the last two times.
See, I thought you said
Because
two.
it all rhymes with call.
Oh,
We
that
are
makes sense.
beavers all, and when we get together, we
We
do
do
our beaver call. Okay, here we go, right?
Alright, ready?
So you should have it mastered by now, too, unlike
should.
Bryan, who's probably going to mess it up again. Ready? Here we go.
I'm
I'm a beaver, you're a beaver, we are beavers all. And when we get together, we do our beaver call. Tech Trek Tuesday!
Ow.
Oh, hello. And welcome to Tech Trek Tuesday here on KidSite 2, the webpage. I'm Pete,
And I am Bryan.
and I'll be discussing search engines today.
Search engine. So now, a search engine would be something like a train going on the
No.
tracks
No,
with an engine
no,
and
no,
making...
no. A search engine is something on the internet, on the
Oh.
World Wide Web, as we
So,
like to
like,
call it,
oh,
that
okay.
you use to find other stuff.
See, now you said the internet, and I thought that meant the interneting of your bathing suit.
No, I don't mean the interneting of your bathing suit. I meant on your computer.
Oh.
Normally, in fact, right now, you may have a browser that has in the upper right-hand corner a little box that you can type into, and that would be for a search engine.
It would be like a quick search.
Yeah, quick search. Now, a lot of the major search engines that you probably know of would be Google, of
Google.
course, would be the number one.
Yahoo.
And then Yahoo. And there's an MSN
There's,
search. There's
Ask
AOL.
Jeeves.
There's Ask Jeeves. Yeah,
there
that's
used
right.
to be
There's
a-
About. There's
Dogpile.
Dogpile. There's
There's
some old ones. There was Hotbot. Is an older one
Which-
for,
yeah, I
for
remember
you
that,
guys.
yeah.
Do you remember that one?
let's see, what
And,
else? What else was there?
Oh man, they
There's-
go. There's Alta Vista. Alta
Yeah.
Vista. Something
Alta
like that.
Vista.
Yeah, and there, Lycos. Remember there was a Lycos.
I do remember Lycos.
back then, back in the day. And then there was. Well, gee, we can go on all day remembering these, but it doesn't matter. So there are
There were a lot of them.
we named a handful of them right there. Now, the way that a search engine is not an engine. When you think of an engine like a car engine, no, it's not an engine at all. What it is it's just a way, it's a process really of finding the information that you want as quickly as possible. Now, the way that it began, the way that search engines used to work is that they would just search for random text, basically. Not random
Okay.
text, but so let's say that you had a web page, Brian.
I have a
Okay.
web page.
And what is your web page about?
My web page is about trains and engines, and them riding around.
Okay, trains. So he has a train page.
Train.
And you, the audience, you want to find Brian's train page because you don't know where it is. Now, the way that
Did you love
search-
my trains?
search engines used to work is that when you typed in a word, what it would do is it would search the internet, all the pages on the internet, and it would look through those pages and it would say, hey, this has the word train in it like 45 times, so therefore it must be the most related search.
most
It might be the
train-worthy
most relevant
website.
search. And so it would go to that one. Now, there was a problem. What would happen if Brian decided to write the word train 400
Yeah,
times?
7,000 times.
on
Train,
his-
train, 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 train.
and then he had a page about vultures, you know, and then you would get the train page, the vulture page, when you really wanted something about trains.
Well, you know why? It's because my page is actually on the train vulture. It's a very fierce bird.
Okay, all right. No, it's
Oh.
not about that.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, that's the way that search used to work. It used to just look for words, and it would count up the amount of words that it saw that it
So
recognized.
it doesn't do that anymore, though. So
No.
it's not. Is
No.
it like keywords now? Or
Well,
is
search is a lot more intelligent right now, and one of the revolutions that brought that on would be Google, which is that Google really revolutionized the way that searching is done on the internet. First of all, Google indexes all of the pages that exist, which means that they take a picture. They basically use their computers, and they have something called the Spider, which is an automated program that basically goes to every single page on the internet. Every single one. Every page on the internet, and it takes a little snapshot. Chink. Just walks around, chink, 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 chink. Takes all these pictures, and it keeps doing it all the time.
Because there's always new pages.
Yeah, pages are new, and then pages change and stuff like that, like our page. So it'll take a picture of our page. It'll take a picture of your train page. And so first, that's the first thing it does.
Okay.
And then it looks through those pages for links. And what a link is it's generally underlined and it's blue normally.
Okay.
And that's a link is something that goes from one internet page to another internet page.
Yep.
So it looks at links and it looks at some other information on the page, and it makes really good guesses based on math, based on this cool mathematic algorithm as to what that page is all about. And it will give that page a certain score, which they call a page rank. So now, for instance, Brian, here's an easier way to understand
abbreviate
this.
it and call it a prank?
No, just a page rank.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say you have this wonderful page about trains, okay?
Yep.
But you want people to find this and know about it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a whole bunch of friends who are out there, and they all really like your page, and they know a lot about trains.
Okay.
And they have their own train web pages. So they make big links on their pages
To share
and their
other
links
train links.
go right to yours.
Yeah.
So when Google is taking those pictures, it says, hey, look, there are a lot of links to Brian's page about trains from other train sites, which therefore this means that this page has to do with trains and not vultures. And so then when it says, oh, let's give him a page rank of 5. And so now when you search for trains, it's going to go up there above all those 4s, 3s, 2s. But it's not going to be as high as the 9s, 10s, or
so
8s, 9s, 10s,
the MTA, like the Metro North page.
yeah, like Metro North will probably be way up there because it's going to
Now, does it have to
linked
do?
to a lot.
Does it has to do with views also?
Yeah.
So however many like if you keep getting lots and lots of views, or you get more and more views, does your ranking go up?
Well, in fact, what will happen is that Google will get so many searches about the same thing. For instance, recently we elected a new president.
It's true, we did.
And President Barack Obama. Now,
44th president of the United States, if you didn't know.
President Obama, or President-elect Obama, is searched for a lot on the internet. And so what Google will do is, since so many people are searching for him, once they figure out those top 10 links that like really fill their mathematic algorithm, they just will recirculate those links over and over again. So that way they don't have to figure it out over and over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, instead of wasting their time, they already know.
They already know, especially since maybe I'm searching for here and you're searching for like in Michigan, and we're searching at the same time.
How did you know I was thinking about Michigan?
Exactly. I knew you were thinking about Michigan. It's always about Michigan.
Now was it the Upper Peninsula or Grand Rapids?
It was Grand Rapids.
Okay.
Anyway, so that is basically my overview on search engines and page ranks and so forth.
Now, you know what? Now I am going to go, and instead of creating my train website station, I'm going to create, because that's what I would call it, the train website station. I'm going to create my own algorithm and make my own search engine.
Oh, okay. You could do that.
Because I have a train website, so...
Now, if you search for Kids Site 2 on Google, we're like... Our page rank is very low, right?
Very low. Because you guys aren't clicking on it enough.
Well, it's because we don't have a lot of links in to Kids Site 2, among other factors. We also don't have a lot of text on the page because we're a video, mainly a video site. And it's very difficult for a search engine, for that robot, to look at the video.
Our words,
There are no text, so it's hard to search for. But what does happen is when you search for Kids Site 2, it comes up with on Blip TV and Mepedia and AOL Video and YouTube, because all of those have very high page ranks.
Yeah.
And then if you type in video, obviously it's going to come up higher.
with our name.
Anyway, that's
Anyways,
it
yeah,
for
that's-
Tech Trek
that's it.
Tuesday. I hope you learned something,
You
Brian.
know what?
I
I
hope you
did.
learned something at home about search engines, and that is all for Tuesday here at KidSite 2, the webpage. Have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you tomorrow on Wacky Wednesday.
Oh, it's so wacky.